Okay, here's warm-up number 5. So in this first problem, we've got two angles that are kind of glued together. So when that happens, if you take two smaller angles, glue them together, hey, you get a bigger angle. Okay, and that's the angle addition postulate, really. That's the idea here. Okay, so let's solve for x. First off, there's this piece of given info, so don't forget that. This says the measure of angle ABC. Well, ABC, that's the big angle. So they're telling us the measure of that big one is 143 degrees. Okay, so the whole thing is 143, and that's going to allow us to solve for x, because if I take the two smaller pieces, add them together, it should give me 143. Okay, so this top angle is 3x plus 23, or that's the expression that represents it. 3x plus 23. If I add that to this angle, it's going to equal the big angle, which has a measure of 143. I shouldn't have put that equal right there. Sorry. So, yeah, this angle plus this one equals the whole thing. Okay? And now I can solve this for x. So I want to start combining like terms. So I've got my two x terms. 3x plus 2x is 5x. Okay? And then I can take 23 and negative 40, so 23 plus negative 40, that's the same as 23 minus 40. And that's going to give me negative 17. Okay. Now I still have like terms that I want to combine, so let's add 17 to both sides, because we're really trying to get the x by itself. That'll work towards that. So I'm going to add 17 to both sides here. That's going to give me let's see, 160. Those cancel. 143 plus 17 is 160. And last step, I'm multiplying by 5 now. Opposite of that is dividing by 5. And then x will come out to 32. Okay. All right. So now we can find the measure of any of these angles because we know what x is. Okay. So CBD, remember that the letter in the middle is the vertex. So B is the vertex, so CBD would be this angle. So that's the one with the 3x plus 23, okay? So 3 times x, except I already know what x is from the last problem, right? So I'm going to substitute in 32 for x, and now I can solve this. So multiply first. 3 times 32 is 96. And then 96 plus 23 is 119. So the measure of this angle is 119 degrees. Okay, I didn't put degrees in my last answer because it's just what x would be. So because the degree symbol's right there and there, right? It's just what number you would plug in for x to make it work there. But this one is the measure of an angle. Anytime you're asked for the measure of an angle, you want to answer in degrees. Okay, DBA is this other angle here. So that's the 2x minus 41. 2 times something minus 40. I know that something is 32. That's what x is again. So let's see. That's 64 minus 40. And that's going to give me 24 degrees. Okay. All right. Next up, here we're told that MO, ray MO, it's hard to see, but there's a little arrow. So this is ray MO, okay, so that's this piece. They're saying that bisects LMN. LMN is this bigger angle. So this bisects the big angle, so that means it cuts it in half. That means those two smaller angles are congruent to each other, okay? Now we're told that LMN, that's the big one. LMN is 5x minus 22, so let's put that in the picture. Okay, very often I'll just see people put these two expressions in those two places because that happens a lot, but you got to read it carefully. LMN's the big one. Okay, LMO, let's see, LMO, that's the one on the left. That's the x plus 31. Okay, and now we're asked to find NMO. Okay, okay, sorry if there's a weird edit there. I made a mistake and I didn't want to start all the way over again. But hey, I've got this is bisecting the bigger angle. So if this is x plus 31, this is also going to be x plus 31. And now I can use the angle addition postulate. I can say this plus this is going to equal 5x minus 22. Okay, so the left piece plus the right piece equals the whole thing. So x plus 31 plus x plus 31 is going to equal 5x minus 22. Okay, now it's a bit of a mess, but I can solve this for x. And once I get x, then I'm well on my way to answering the question. Okay, so let's start by cleaning up the left side. X plus x is 2x. Sorry about that. Okay, and then I've got 31 plus 31 is 62. All right, now I've still got like terms. Let's subtract 2x from both sides. (5x minus 2x is 3x. Okay, I'm going to add 22 to both sides to combine these two and to isolate the 3x. And then divide by 3 to isolate the x. 84 divided by 3 is 28. Okay, and these cancel there, right? So x is 28. I almost just put a box around it, but that's not my final answer. It doesn't say solve for x or find x. It says find the measure of NMO. Well, NMO is this angle, right? So the measure of angle NMO is going to be x plus 31. So yeah, I had to find x in order to find this, but now I can plug the 28 in. And let's see, I've got 59 degrees. And that is my final answer. So that was a long one. Okay. All right, that's it for this time.